Howdy. Is that a body? Oh, that's a bloodstain. Does that rock land on him? Oh, it's not gonna be very informative, is it? He's just gonna die in combat. Yeah, those aren't very helpful. Bloodstains are rarely as helpful as I think they're supposed to be on paper. Hello. That's quite a fall. Is that a boss chamber? It's big and open enough it could almost be a boss chamber. This is probably not the intended entrance to it. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Oh, look at that big guy. We've seen those guys before, though. They're normal, right? So it's probably not a boss chamber then. It's just some dude. Maybe it's an ambush location. Maybe stuff comes out of the snow. Oh, there's one right there, too. That mostly just means it's a big open area that looks like it'd be of some kind of importance. Oh, there's two of these. Oh, archer dude. Those explode, so we gotta watch out. Come and get it. Come and get it. I'm not fighting you here, you're coming over here. I'm not fighting you next to this freaking convenient-ass suicide cliff you want me to fight you on, where you're gonna knock me off with all your giant attacks. I'm gonna fight over here, presumably a few feet away from your archer friend. No. That was actually a little close to getting myself in trouble there. Okay. Whew! Rather confined location for a fight, isn't it? Ooh, no. No, no thank you. Hello. Got him. Okay, one down. Still have to deal with the archer guy. But at least I avoid getting hit by his arrows during that fight. Hey, dude. You tried to head me off. You are taller than you looked back there. So where'd that shield come from? Oh. Oop. Mistakes were made. Oh, I thought he was gonna die from that one. My bad. Double chug. Or not. I apparently messed that up. I wish I could see better. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Alright, that was a failed healing attempt. That's what I meant to do the first time. That knockback. Took his shield out, that's great. That's great. I'm always surprised by that, honestly. I'm so used to using... because I've had a few playthroughs with dex weapons now. Ooh, shortcut. Ooh, shortcut. Although I think it's technically a shortcut to a place I haven't been yet, which is weird. Because I never took that path up. Well, it's going to be a drop down, so we're going to avoid that for now. Wait, what purpose does that shortcut serve? It doesn't take you back up here, so it'd only be useful for getting you... I don't know, maybe you can keep going somewhere in that direction? I'm going to avoid that for now. Because I want to go higher. There's something up here. Hopefully not a boss fight, or I'm going to feel silly for going here first. Because, that would have obviously been the wrong place to go this soon. What was that? Oh, you can see through the rocks. Look at that. To the right of the tree, they didn't texture it correctly. So you can see an open space in it. Yeah, it's like weird floating jagged rocks over here. Yeah, this entire specific rock is like placed incorrectly. That's fine. That's pretty much a quirk of the franchise at this point. It's pretty common. Hi, Red Eye. Good thing I came here. It's a dead end. Let's check it out. Whoop. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Manageable enough. Get out of there. Ooh, double get out of there. So, there's something amusing to me about enemies that are so big and lumbering that you see them start their attack animation and you reflexively dodge to respond to their attack animation, and then they still haven't attacked you, and you're like, crap, they still haven't hit me, panic roll again, and you actually have time to roll again in the time that their attack's happening. It's like, you get the chance to make a mistake and correct it in that time the swing's happening. But that's also part of the challenge sometimes, is that their swing is so irregular and all over the place and timed crazily that that's part of the reason why you can get hit by it and it can screw with you, is because you're like, when does the slow ass attack hit? Damn. Quake Stone Hammer. A stone hammer wielded by Millwood Knights with a head of naturally formed stone. The Knights of Millwood would fight hand in hand with the earth itself, and this weapon, among the oldest in all Millwood, is symbolic of that relationship. Skill is Quake. Burrow hammer into the ground with a great slam and use a strong attack to upheave earth, creating a shockwave that rumbles like a mighty war cry. Yeah, there's no doubt I can use this. Actually, I'm close, huh? 40 strength? What's my strength at again? No, we're 16 away still. My weapon scales better with dex than strength. Can I two-hand it? Nope. I'm probably close to being able to two-hand it. Assuming that the two-hand skill still exists in this game. I forget the math. I think it increases your strength. I think two-handing effectively increases your strength by 50% as far as calculations for attribute requirements go. So in this case, since I have 24, it adds 12 to it, which is, yeah, 36. That's still not high enough. Assuming it even works the same way it did in Dark Souls 2, which I'm pretty sure is how that worked. And there's the left trigger, which is supposed to be the weapon skill, I think, if that even works with this stat setup. I like how my character looks, by the way. Yeah, I'm on board with this. Some people have suggested that I go trade a vertebrae shackle to get the mask for Lucatiel. But I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I want a mask. I kind of like having my actual character's face show up, and also I like the mirror. I like the hat, but I don't really like the mask. I'd be more likely to go find that one famous archer's hat and use that instead, the one you can find in Pharaon's Keep. That hat on my other character, because I think that still has an exposed face, but has a hat that's vaguely similar looking to Lucatiel's. To the point where I think I mistook it for being a Mira hat back then, but people corrected me. Alright, so that takes you further back. That's cool. Also, the tree itself is being eaten out by the corruption here. It's a worm nest. That's really nasty, by the way. The maggot sprout things are gross enough, but then you have like the entire cluster of worms that are just here. Like it reminds me of the strain. Oh, what's his name? It's the guy behind Pan's Labyrinth and Pacific Rim. Guillermo del Toro. It's his vampire horror series. Gorgeous view ahead. Silence. What if you had to jump for it? Like you're diving into a pool? It wouldn't be that unfitting, because you have to jump off of the painted world in the previous incarnation of it. That'd be interesting. This will also be a funny time to be invaded and get kicked off this or something. There's got to be a boss fight over there. It just looks too natural. Hello. Oh. 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 This points straight back at the other rotted tree. So I just created a shortcut that goes through the entire level up until now. That's neat. Might as well explore what's down here, because I think it's the only loose end at this point. Yeah. There's an item down there too, waiting for me. But yeah, all those trees create a series of bridges that just take you all the way there. Hi! No, don't fall. So I was right saying that this is probably an ambush. There's probably multiple guys on cliffs that jump down at you. So one way to approach it would be to attack that guy head on. I could attack that guy from behind by coming up from over here. I could also attack this guy from behind by attacking him from up here, but then I'd have to fall down, which would suck. That would take out a chunk of health. But yeah, it's probably best to be aware of the ambush and try to disarm it in advance rather than just jumping into it. Hello? Is this the slope spot I saw? Yeah, so we're back over here. This is where the tree was. And I guess was there an alternate path around the side? No. Oh, it's a one-way path. You can come towards here, but not the other way around. Okay, now I know. Neat. Look at those roots, by the way. Coiling up there. Oh yeah, there's the bridge over there. There's a doorway over there. Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll find out more about that. So it's tempting to go back to the checkpoint, but I'm going to avoid that. And instead deal with the enemies around here. Because I think that if I die, the guys I fought up on that cliff might be able to fight me. One of them was an archer, so he might be able to shoot at me So let's try to avoid that. I don't think I can get back up if I go that way, so instead I'm going to try to go after the other dude whose back is turned to this direction and try to sort of ferry him out of the fight. I think dropping down here might be the best approach I have. Yeah, minimal damage. Oh! That's another one. These drop down from another ambush spot? Oh, did they all auto-patrol in? Oh, this is where he was. He was right here. So my plan doesn't work. They automatically patrol in when you trigger some sort of invisible tripwire in the game's logic. Oh. Crap. There's also not a connecting path around here like I thought there would be. I thought I could sneak up behind that guy, but not only did he move, but the path doesn't exist. I had to drop down. Goody. Where's the other guy? The best I can do is probably try to time my drop so that I can potentially only get aggroed by one at a time. Look at that guy with an axe back there. So we had a great axe, we have battle axe shield combo, we have a great axe, and we have a great hammer, basically. And ideally I would only aggro like one of them at a time if I can. They're coming up here, aren't they? Oh, no. I kind of thought one of them was going to come up here and drop off that ledge and come after me over here with this hammer dude here. This is probably my best chance. Howdy! Was that? I'm sorry, was there earthquakes? What? Oh! What? What? New surprise. Okay. Okay. Maybe a few new surprises here and there. Or was that just the normal thing he does? Okay. Something about it was surprising to me. I think it was the animation didn't quite look the same to me somehow. I don't know. Oops. For a moment there I thought he had like a war cry, like shout that makes him explode, the way his hammer does, but I think it was just his hammer and I missed the hammer's element in that. Well, that was good timing. Hi, buddy. You don't see me? Good. That was a risk, huh? Oh, nope, that's a... Never mind. There is a thing going on here. That is magic of some kind that shockwaves you. Don't explode me, I'm backstabbing. Truce. Ow. That sassy swipe. So someone is doing that. Okay. Is that the tree? We're doing some world tree magic here? Ow. Oh, he's not dead. Oh, he is dead. Get out. Woo! What's doing that? I think I was safe over here. Did they have... No, I'm not. Did they have... Okay, let's just deal with the other guy around here first, I guess. Did they have a spellcaster? Is that part of their group now, too? What's casting this? Soul of a large crestfallen knight. Cool. Hi. He seems to... Oh my god! Oh my god. I think we have an alternate timing system to keep track of now. Oh, he was doing it. Interesting. Surprising to me that he was doing it, because I didn't think he was aggroed. Oop. Oopsie. Not an opening the way I thought it was. Wow, he does like a big series of these, huh? So he's functionally a mini-boss, basically? Oop. Okay. Just gonna back off a bit. Wow, how big is that? Okay. I think I actually took the least efficient path of trying to avoid... Oh my god, it hits behind him. It's not really good news in the moment, is it? Oh. Yeah, when he does that slam, it leads to him having a lot of danger zone. I staggered! Yay! Ow. Okay. The attack range just keeps going. I'm doing alright. He's dying. Got him. Whew. I wouldn't have risked that if he wasn't about to die, because if that final hit didn't hit him, I was going to take it to the face. And that's not ideal at all. Are we done with the tremors? Was that him? Okay, it was him all along then, because it seems to be over. Yeah, when I was fighting him, they were way bigger. But when I was fighting other people, they were smaller, so I thought I was starting to think that maybe they're coming from another source also, but it seems to be all him all the time. Die, tree! Didn't work. Sorry. So where does this go? Oh, dead guy. Ambush? Nope, there's a ceiling. Unless the ambush is going to be a rock slide. Earthseeker. Is that the weapon he was just using then? Great axe. Also requires faith. This large twin-bladed axe, forged with bronze, is a ceremonial weapon normally used in sacred rites. Millwood is a land of primitive earth worship where chieftain knights served as high priests. Earthen Ward. Thrust weapon into earth with a prayer to trigger explosive tremors. That's a fun tease. They show off the weapon by having an enemy use it against you, and then they throw the weapon itself at you. Yeah, that recovery. Because of my inability to use it with these stats. Actually, I guess that's the normal... That might be the normal attack animation for it, actually, because it's, I think I have the physical stats for it, right? Just no faith? Does faith affect your ability to swing it? You can kind of roll out of it. So maybe you just can't walk after that, but you can still, like... Your character can still function. Oh, my right trigger uses so much stamina I can't roll after it. There we go. It's so heavy. Alright, let's try the, the attack. That's adorable. It doesn't work because obvious reasons, but I can still make him stab it into the ground, so that's fun. Alright, so this whole place is cleared. I think I grabbed all the soul items, mostly Crestfallen Knight stuff going on. Alright, we'll see where this exit takes me. Thankfully, I've gotten those 2 logs kicked down, so I've got a path to get back up top. And whatever that entails. This drops down. Hello, roots. Does this take me back? Yep, this is the path we saw before that takes me back to the previous fallen tree. Alright. These are neat little areas to explore. I'm enjoying this DLC. I've been caught off guard by the... I probably shouldn't be caught off guard, but the Steam pages is full of so many negative reviews for this, this DLC last I checked. I sent it back down because I figured I would be dying and coming back that way. I guess I can just take this route back to the bonfire too. But there's a lever. We'll just use you. No need to complicate this. Somebody died again. Everybody's dying somewhere. All the time. I think people are mad because, like, I beat it in this many hours and, it's only 2 bosses. This is a ripoff or something is kind of what's going on, I guess. I don't know. For me, I don't know. I play these games for the imagination to some extent. Like, look at this big open area. This generally looks different from a lot of the things in Dark Souls games, and I'm fighting some inventive enemies like the naked bird ninja monsters and the creepy fly monsters and the what's the one that threw me for a loop? Oh, the wolves. Like, that kind of cool stuff being added to the Dark Souls experience, like, that's all neat. I like that. So if it feels sufficiently fresh and memorable, then oftentimes I'm like, I don't really find myself questioning the value of the DLC. But I guess people really care about numbers a lot nowadays. So when they hear people talk about value of a DLC, they're thinking about, like, how many hours does it add to the game? Does it add 17 new boss fights and stuff like that?
Welcome.
I don't know if I agree with that logic, but that's fine, I guess. I mean, I'm the guy that's not really bothered when I spend $15 to play a 2-hour game if the 2-hour game is memorable and interesting instead of not. Oh, both increase my stats by 3. Okay. I'm basically just pumping points into my strength and dexterity at this point. +3. +3. Okay. +4. +4. They're actually evening out. For a long time, dexterity always gave me more additional damage than strength did, but now I think my dex is getting just high enough that it's less likely to do that. Ultimately, they're both still going to cap out at 40 anyway. I'm just kind of trying to make each individual point count along the way, I guess. Because, you know, larger gains now, even if they even out eventually, sure, it doesn't really matter. We're talking about literally like a point of damage versus not, and stuff like that. Alright, so I am all decked out, ready to go, and all set to check out what the hell's across that series of rotten logs. I'm excited.